Explanatory? Guide? Note? EB? IG? What are Explanatory Brochure and Illustrative Guide? Explanatory brochures and illustrative guides are documents that facilitate uniform understanding and interpretation of Philippine national standard related to crops, livestock, fisheries, and agri-machinery standards, for efficient adoption and implementation. EB and IG also provide additional information on specific provisions of the standard, in the form of texts or photos. How are Explanatory Brochure and Illustrative Guide developed? There are 3 steps in EB and IG development. Step 1, Pre-assessment and development of priority list. Step 2, Establishment of technical working group. Step 3, Drafting of Explanatory Brochure and Illustrative Guide. Step 1. The development of the priority list is derived from inputs coming from the Standards Development Division and other DA agencies. The list will be subjected against a criteria for prioritization, to Food Safety Standards criteria for prioritization, or to Quality Safety Standards criteria for prioritization. There are exemptions on prioritization based on relevance and urgency. 1. Direct request from DIA Secretary, Programs, and Agricultural and Fishery Sectoral Committees. 2. List of commodities being standardized, suggestions reflected in meetings, feedback forms, and activity reports. Step 2, Establishment of Technical Working Group or TWG. There are 3 parts. A. Call for nomination. B. TWG shall be composed of nominated representatives from DA, private sectors, and other relative offices. C. TWG is tasked to draft and finalize the EB or IG. Step 3, Drafting of EB and IG. TWG meetings are conducted to 1. Present and discuss Explanatory Brochure and Illustrative Guide. 2. Make necessary revisions on the working draft. 3. Identify data gathering needs to further support EB or IG, example, photos for specific provisions. The draft Explanatory Brochure and Illustrative Guide will be subjected to validation with stakeholders through consultation. Comments and suggestions will be taken into consideration in revising the draft. The final draft of Explanatory Brochure and Illustrative Guide will be endorsed to the BAFS Director for approval. Here are some approved illustrative guide printed last 2019. For GAP. For GAP Rice. Thank you. Follow us at our website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts.